You smell that? That's fire. Roll it up, lock it in. You're in the hole now. Fire in the hole, light it up. Let's go. Real ones only, now you already know. Jokes too raw, that's how we roll. Welcome to the madness. This fit got soul. That'll roast your whole soul. Might bring the farm gas straight from the phone. This ain't no safe stream, this a wild zone. Where your witness finally feels at home. We smoke loud, talk real, no sugar on top. Life's messy, we just make it hot. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Cannabis kings with the comedy flow. Day night giveaways, burn it slow. VH fake, it's the realest show.
What's going on? No. What's up? Come in, say hi. Let us know how you're doing. What's up, everybody? Everybody over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button for me. I'm on my way home. Sorry about that. Damn, now I don't even have mic settings. What the fuck? Hold on. All right, my bad. Sorry about that. I'm up here twice. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's up, John? How you doing today, brother? Everybody else, come in, say hi. Let's make sure y'all can see these comments. All right, we back in business. Everybody hit that like button a bunch of times for me if you don't mind. We get some tunes playing while we drive. Hashtag FITH, fire in the hole. Anabolic feed. What's up, Elisa? We're on our way home. Ran out to cash some things. Now we're on our way home. Thank y'all for keeping me company. Bowser official. Bowser official. Hashtag FITH. Hashtag FITH. Fire in the hole. Anabolic feed. Smoking when it's 420. Fire in the hole! I don't care about any of them. I like to smoke, make a track, that's what I do best. So climbing and climbing, I take a few steps. Smoking and smoking, I need to move right. So I need that money because I gotta pay a few debts. Always get high, that's facts. What's everybody up to out there? How's your Saturday night going? I can't read that. Sorry. There's a book. Consolidate a little bit. Oh shit. Big is strong. Got it going on. You're dead wrong. Lone Star, what's up? When I get busted, I like to spread the blood like mustard. trusted. A hardcore rain leaves you busted. Move over, Lucifer. I'm no ruthless, but leave you toothless. You kept it. I'm flipping. Smoking, chilling, that's what I'm feeling. I'm ready to get home. This joint ain't doing it. I need a dab in my life. I just need a dab in my life. I think I might throw an eighth into that waffle. I need a better beat. Dark type beat. Low light. Oh shit. Here we go. Who's gonna come up here and hit a freestyle? Come on now. You know I can't do it. I'm not for one. Damn, this van in front of me sounds like a fucking monster. I don't know what the fuck they got in that thing, but that minivan is for the fam, not the family. That shit is for the fam. What's up, the news? Actually, let's see if we can do something without getting Matt in trouble. I love this fucking song, man. This song makes me so happy. Turtle, put a shell up in the back of you. Now down, show a fella what the amateur right to you. Spot for frying like a sack of lube. Shut the fuck up. Look, corn in the chicken leg, fuck. Belly finger for the beer and the Richmond. Strapped in the boat, that's the top. What up, Sonny? How you doing? Look at this cheese. Champagne with the tough boys trying to eat themselves. so dark in here. If you could only see me just popping around in this bit. Going down the highway making the whole truck shake. Somebody drive by like, damn, does that shit got shot? You throw that bitch on bags? Nah, he's just rocking out. Let's go.
Skipping on the cream and I'm banging the mesh. And you can find me right in the back of the bar. Keep a big thing tucked in the back of the car. Bub belling on me while I cut the cigar. And I just hit the club like you look on the star.
Oh, I guess I don't even need it on. Volume any better right now? I forgot I don't need to go to my radio right now. I could just play. What are you doing here, Jack? Hey, like I ain't on 1, 2, 3 pop. Like I ain't been a boss from my homeboy, make the fucking beat drop. The cap on the weapon, the weapon, the weapon, the weapon, the weapon, the weapon, the industry, the weapon, the cap, the weapon, the passion, where am I going? I'm on my way home. At the casino. I'm on my way home from the casino. I lost my home. Now I got nowhere to sleep though. Right now, like, oh, I gotta crack it with the pen and pad. I can try to stack in connection and pull the cash in. It's the way that I'm rapping. Yeah. Like I ain't so, not a mirror, like a near go. Like I ain't trip, like I ain't broke, like I ain't big pork meal for a show. Like I ain't big, like I ain't huge, like I ain't shit, like I ain't big dudes, like I ain't full, like I ain't cool, like I ain't built an empire in the zoo, like I ain't cool. Say rock, you know, we can't down, like I ain't never had the floor with the big spots, like I didn't keep in position with the seven, never get oh, shit. Like I never had a shot or a song with a white guy, like I didn't have a lane line, never went on the set of Mr. Big Box. Like I didn't need time yet, like I never had assets, man, with the pimp and never cash checks. All right, change of pace. Giovanni's entrance onto his podcast. Bishop Gunshine.
Bishop Gunshine.
Are you gonna shut down? Okay, shit. Come on.
Just sitting on your front porch, wondering how could I be so far?
These leaves I must be born in stone. Oh, but when I read that ground, I share this piece of mind. I'm walking fear.
Lock it up. Oh, come on. I didn't mean to do that. Why'd you do that? A little time. You just set that parking brake and let myself unwind. Come on. I'll sit and tell you my story. What's everybody up to? Find a song, I will sing it just for you.
Now I've been moving way too fast. Runaway train with a heavy load of man.
I don't got a lighter.
And these girls that I've been riding on,
I think my neighbor's hating. I'm always so loud.
I'm gonna try to make sense of what I can, of where I'm going, oh, and where I've been. Shine that light on me. I'll sit and tell you my story. Shine on me.
You smoke crack? Every now and then, you know? Gotta try it. Gotta try everything at least twice, you know? Never gonna listen to you, let's go. Bored watching you, let's go. I know I'm boring. I'll sit and tell you my story. Find a song, listen to you. Sorry, I'm just getting a couple of shares out here. If y'all want to help me out and do the same, I would definitely appreciate that. Get them shares out, tag your friends. I still got spots to give away in this waffle, so who knows if we hit some numbers, maybe we'll take care of that. Black screen? Really? Does everybody else have a black screen? This is a dope ass song. You see me just fine? Well, sucks to be you. You might have such a delay that you still see me in my car. Dude, my boobs sag. Look how saggy my boobs are. Jesus Christ, I need a bra. Cat, fuck with me. What's up, George? I see you too, homie. I see you this ugly now.
She was in the black top, down at a truck stop. She looked about as wild as the story she told.
Jenna.
Said she was a Christian saving souls in Savannah, and the Lord was sending her to Alabama.
You gotta tag people, you put at their name. At their name.
Said she got a man, but I shouldn't get married, though it seemed like she was in a hurry.
If you leave and come back, I don't get any better. It's still me. Alabama. I don't know why I read moods and I couldn't figure out what you were trying to say. It didn't click. Yeah, I do have moods. Good memories.
She was happy on the river, singing around every song on the radio.
Yeah, that works, John. That works, John.
Truth be told,
She got a little bit on her soul.
when the blood made her heart turn cold. Now all I wanna do is make it home to Louisiana. I hope I don't die in Alabama.
Your music's too loud. What's up, Melissa? Alabama. Oh,
Got a new record coming out in April.
Crank that shit.
Losing all of Evan Phillips.
Hey,
I didn't come up to
what up?
talk. You can keep playing your music.
What?
I said I didn't come up to talk. You can keep playing your music.
There's picks up here. Anyway, this song's
It's probably gonna drown out your mic if you do try to talk. What's up, Alex? What's up, Cracker? Oh shit, got some alcohol. Like an alcoholic over here. That's what you call somebody that is a clean freak with their bomb. They're an alcoholic. Okay. Hey Google, shut up.
It's forcing us to sit and wait.
Huh? I figured you'd be asleep by now. I just got home dodging cars. Glad you made it, Chris. I just stumbled here somehow. What's going on around here? Nothing, just smoking, hanging out, chilling. This is Mess Comedy / Fire in the Hole. Hit that follow button, find your way back. There's no rhyme or reason to this live. We talk about literally everything. There's nothing that's off limits. We have fun. We do raffles. We do games. We just hang out and shoot the shit for the most part. Though. Right now, I went to the casino and lost. I needed some company. Hello, Bob. Bob. Sounds like my kind of people, huh? Or yeah, my kind of place. Hell yeah. Welcome home. What up, Troy? Nobody's been arrested. Kiwis, the red one, the red. Oh my god, they're like flavorless. Yeah, it's like just sweet, like not even like super sweet. They're just like kind of sweet. Like it's like a fruit. Like you know it's a fruit, but so he got these pink. What are they like? Berry. It says berry kiwis, red, berry sweet kiwis. They're red on the inside. I think they're dyed, honestly. The like the vibrant red that comes out of them, and the way that it comes out, like it almost bleeds red. It looks like they injected these motherfuckers with some red dye, but I think they're flavor. I like. See, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I eat a whole kiwi. I don't eat the little stems at the end, but I eat the skin, the middle, all of it. Like, uh, I like that sour flavor that you get the closer you get to the skin. That shit is fucking delicious. I don't think kiwi's only my favorite fruit. I think kiwi's my favorite food. Those yellow ones are banging. Yeah, the yellow ones when they're fresh, not when they're like hard, but when they're like nice and fresh and sour.
What are we talking about? Sour grapes?
Different kinds of kiwi. You ever tried a very sweet kiwi, a pink one?
I might be mishearing you. Did you say kiwi?
Yeah. Are you gonna eat one? You just cut
Did
it
you
in half.
did you say very sweet kiwi?
Very sweet kiwi.
I got some kiwis right here.
Oh, the yellow ones are fucking banging. I like those.
I've never had yellow ones.
Yeah, those are really good.
I didn't even notice that until you just said that. I just thought maybe the picture color was a little off.
They taste pretty much the same. They just are a little more sweet. They're yeah, I don't know.
So which ones are you talking about then?
Well, she's gonna cut one here.
Ruby red kiwi.
Look at this thing.
It's a ruby red kiwi.
Oh.
It's still like a regular kiwi on the outside. Actually, it's not like fuzzy. It's more of a potato skin.
It looks like you can only get those about one a certain time of the month. My bad.
Doesn't it look like it was like injected or something? Like that don't look natural.
That just looks wrong, dude. Like
You
You can see the way I'm eating it.
eat the skin, Waylon?
What's that?
You eat the skin?
No,
Have you ever?
no, but I'm sure it's good for you. I know that most fruits and vegetables actually have more nutrients in the skin of them.
I bet you if you tried the skin, you'll never eat it another way. I just eat it like an apple. It's so fucking good. The skin's
With
the
the
best
fuzzy
part.
in it and everything.
Oh,
Once it hits your wet mouth, that fuzzy just like dissipates. It's not like it's not like you
Okay.
got fuzz in your mouth.
What about the ends though? What about like the?
No, you throw that. That's the only part you throw away is those two little ends.
You can just cut those pieces off, I guess.
Yeah, because the skin is like sour. It had like that's where all the flavors at. The closer you get to the skin, the more flavor it has.
So why did she? Okay, she cut that so you could look at it, but was she gonna eat it the same way?
No, she doesn't eat the skin. She like cuts it in half and then like eats the middle out like a watermelon.
She. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone.
They probably are injected, right? I'm telling you. That's where that new virus is coming from. I never heard of red kiwi. All of a sudden, people are getting sick on boats.
Oh yeah. Do you see how like Now, like people just use AI to have like for The Simpsons and just like make a scene that looks like it was from The Simpsons. They look, they
Yeah,
predicted it again.
they've been doing that for a while.
Right.
Yeah, like
And plus,
the
and then you also have the fact that like there's some stuff that just is like close enough, like it looks like it's close enough that they can say, "Oh, look, this was almost the same," you know.
yeah, like even if you go and watch the actual scene, you wouldn't notice that they altered it.
Right. I gotta wash these out, so I'm gonna mute.
Who's all in here? Say hi. What are y'all up to tonight? What do you people want to talk about? That's right, I said it. You people. Looks like it's ladies' night. I don't see any dudes in the chat. What's up, ladies? How y'all doing? There's well, never mind. Chris doesn't count. Trying to press place today. That's what she said. Bob looks like a lady. Dun, dun. Bob looks like a lady. And she dancing. You do that on Rumble Premium. So like Rumble has like behind the paywall where you can kind of like do anything you want. Like you could be like naked if you want.
We weren't. No. First of all, no. Secondly, we weren't behind the paywall.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking about the fact that they do have a paywall that like you can put stuff. Yeah, so you can't like go naked.
No, it's
All
not
right.
that kind of.
Yeah, gotcha. I was
But
just
there's a
like,
lot of
if that
places
is the
that.
case, how didn't it turn into OnlyFans already?
No, I'm pretty sure a lot of companies learned a lot from OnlyFans from their issue, like because they weren't setting out to be like that, and then
Yeah.
they kind of got stuck.
Hmm. But a lot of companies also took advantage of that.
I
Like
didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
a lot of companies also took advantage of that, like split platforming, like where you like the Clapper style, and like a lot of
You mean like
you're
D&D
actually
and
seeing,
stuff?
yeah, where it's like you can see just regular streamers, but if you want to, you can also see some dirty shit.
Well, people say that about X. They say, "Oh, get the porn off of X." And I'm like, I never even see any porn. I've seen more porn on Facebook than X. So I think it just has to do with like what you're out there looking for. But at the same time, like I don't understand why you would even go to one of those sites to put your porn up. Like I don't understand.
I don't even, I don't remember the last time I was on X.
Yeah, that's okay. I meet a lot of much more like people on the more on the professional side over there. Much more people that are like business people that decide to become beyond social media also at the same time. It's a
Yeah.
very different feel. Like, and a lot more people are just clout chasing and trying to get themselves heard and stuff over there than I see anywhere else. And they really hate Facebook over there.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like the older generation that just doesn't want to move on.
Yeah, but you've tried a lot of sites, so I don't think it's that. I think that you realize that Facebook like it's not much different out there. You're not going to find anything that's vastly different than Facebook out there. Like it's all about the same, really.
Yeah.
Yep. The only
And I
real
don't want to
difference is
go
what
to,
the. Go ahead.
I don't want to go to a platform that's just all about gets. Like the whole, like TikTok or That's one thing I didn't like about Clapper. This new like favorited came out. Like
Right.
that's what it seems like that's about.
The days
Like,
of just hanging out streaming are basically over. Like you can't
yeah,
even just hanging out is a networking tool.
yeah. When you had like the million different gifts that you could send and like push for that to be like the goal and shit, the conversation's done. The only thing you're talking about is the gifts. Like, what can you do for more? Like,
And they literally use the same methods that they use to get people addicted to video games or even gambling games, where they, instead of just saying here you can gift this viewer or this streamer, they say here's all these cool different like pictures and like cool like, oh, send them this or send them that, and it's literally just means the
Yeah.
same thing. Like it just.
I was watching this dude do a review on a debate, and he had a super chat goal set for like $500 or whatever, and he hit his goal, and he was like, "All right, so your present for hitting the goal is like it was like a little short video that he played, like a 10-second AI video. Like that's what you set that goal to do. Like you set that goal to play a
Dude, I
little
see that.
10-second.
I've seen that too. There's a gamer that I watch that whenever somebody's like subbing or sending money or whatever, he just plays them like he's got all these little preset videos that he made of different things, different just funny little like a cat dancing or whatever, and just like
Right,
pulls
with
up
these stars, thank you. Yeah.
just like literally almost
Alright.
nothing.
Yeah. And I definitely appreciate the gifts and all that stuff, but it's once it becomes all about that, it's not even fun anymore.
I can't believe people were paying me to request songs last night.
Yeah, I got pretty busy.
Yeah, it only made sense because there's so many people requesting songs. I'm like, hey, if you throw a buck behind that, I'll skip the line. But
Y'all
as
are
far as the
kind of
paywall, what?
no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the paywall, like you can go to any subscription platform and do that. It's like OnlyFans, except for most of them will keep the nudity off of there now.
Mm-hmm.
What you do is you and D go out and get some creative masks, and you create a new Clapper account, and then you guys just fucking get all messed up and do some D&Ds with some masks on and shit. Nobody knows who you are. You just
I gotta do math.
anonymous meth. Well, the reason I say meth is because when I've been on there, you would see these like cracked out looking bitches that are, all right, guys, we're gonna get to our goal, and like eat some,
Denise the
go
50
get
stars.
something to
Thank
eat.
you.
What?
I was saying Denise sent stars. Thank you,
Thanks,
Denise. Keep going. Yeah, there's it is
Nasty.
yeah, it is a dog pound over there.
I guess they get the attention. But now, like, we're finding out all these OnlyFans accounts are really just men botting with. Like, I saw this college kid made this program where it's recording him, but the on the camera it comes out looking like a beautiful woman. And so he's doing all the movements and stuff, and it looks like this hot girl on the screen.
When is the raffle? On Wednesday. Wednesday.
I might do mine tomorrow if I get some free time. I got to do the rest of the game night prizes and.
Hanging out with no drama and a lot of fun. Yeah, me too. I like drama every now and then, but Only if like I get to sit back and watch it and not have to be part of it.
Dude, I meant to get a clip of that one night. That was like one of the few times I've seen you get angry. We were arguing with Ty for like hours. Remember that night? It was like 5 hour live stream in the middle of the night.
Yeah, he
You
got
got
into.
like pretty legitimately angry for a second there, I think.
I wasn't angry. I just had to raise my voice to let him know, like, yo, you're not allowing anybody else to talk, and you're just repeating yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
that's probably what it was.
I had to break the fucking cycle. Like,
The pattern. I learned about that in psychology because like you might get into this relationship and you probably know better than me since I'm single, but like you get into a relationship and you can kind of get into these like cyclical patterns to where you feel like you're going in circles, but there are ways to break the pattern, in the middle of
yeah,
it.
John with 15 stars. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, just shake things up because, like, obviously this is just going in circles.
Hungry?
Why do you do that to your dog?
What do you mean?
The maze thing. Yeah, what it does he have to like work to get his food?
It's good for her. Yeah, so like this is the thing. Dogs need exercise,
Try him
but
with 20 stars.
something
Denise with
that
20 stars.
something that is similar to exercise for dogs is any exercise that they have to use their nose and actually have to work to get at something. For them, it actually stimulates their brain and actually, if she just wolfed it all down, then she'd be sitting down bored again. Like, you know what I mean?
Denise with 20 more stars. I guess. Um,
It's helpful for big dogs especially because
so does she
they
get like the full bowl and then like that's like her extra food if she wants it, or
no, the
why is
full
it
bowl
full
goes
bowl?
to the puppy. He doesn't have a maze yet.
He's spoiled.
He, jeez. Yeah, I think he is, but what kind of sucks is that I haven't spent much time with him on like on teaching him tricks and stuff. And I did that with my last little dog, and he knew a lot of good tricks.
Was that you, Chris, that's just sent that?
All right, I'm going down to smoke. I've been gone for most of the day.
Did you find out who got those spots?
I'm gonna go down and I'll find out right now. Here you go, Bean. I don't know if you saw this or not. Let me get the light on.
Nice. Did you do
Not my
that?
best work, but it's kind of good. What's up?
You did that?
I did it.
That's cool. What's up, Irishman? How you doing tonight? Um, yeah, that's cool. I wish I could
So
convince myself to sit down and do something creative like that.
I went to an event with it though, so it was kind of I was working. That's one cool thing about covering events is like I get to go to them and participate. I mean, if I can.
To do fun
Otherwise,
shit. Yeah.
sometimes I'm too busy taking pictures the whole time. But if I get to participate, then I'm get something out of it.
Yeah. I was gonna say I wish there was more like events like cannabis events around me, but I probably wouldn't go.
Homebody.
Yeah. I'm just lazy.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
I mean, I get it. I just I try to get out of the house to keep myself from just sort of, I don't know, becoming a recluse.
Alice with 20 stars. Denise with 20 stars. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, that's why I started. Like, I agreed to play pool on Fridays for one session, um, just to force myself to get out and be around people.
Yeah, because I love the people I met online, but we gotta also have some real life community.
Yeah,
I don't mean that people online aren't real life, but we aren't seeing each other in real life, which
yeah. It's not healthy to just stare at a phone and not have any like in person human interaction.
I met this couple today that was they're entrepreneurs and they started this business and was talking about it and did a whole review on it and stuff. And yeah, I mean, stuff like that's inspiring. It's like I might not become best friends with those people, but just that little interaction was enough to respect what they're doing and be inspired by somebody that's out there doing something bigger than themselves. And
Trent with 50 stars. Thank you. You're a
man,
social butterfly, though. I can't. I'm not like that. I can't just talk to everybody and fucking. I'm terrible at networking because I'm not a social person, really. Like, I'm only social here because I only have to turn on the camera and talk. Like, I don't gotta go nowhere. I don't gotta be around a bunch of people. Like, around y'all.
well,
Denise with 50 stars.
man, where's Mess at? He's receiving all these stars.
Hey,
How come
last
y'all don't
month,
do that on my streams? What the fuck? What's that?
I think last month his stars were up like 7,000%.
Jeez. I think I need stars one more time before I can get this week's whatever it is. They don't even give me stars anymore, even though I pay for the badge on two different, like a page and a profile, and they don't give me those free stars I used to get.
Really?
I don't know why. It used to be like 200 stars a month they would just give you.
That might have been just a promotion to get everybody on there.
Could be.
You'll get scared.
Yeah, this warehouse thing may not work out, but I want to find something like it. The biggest issue is that we can smoke there, and that's why it's nice. Like, if I find it anywhere else, it might be nice, but there's probably a good chance I can't find somewhere that you can smoke. Like that's
I keep hearing commercials. I'll try to write it down next time I hear it. I don't remember what it was called. About this Wi-Fi router, like a Wi-Fi hotspot router that like you can get service in the middle of the fucking jungle and run streams and shit.
it's okay. So there is a big difference between just going live, which I ended up being able to do just the stream by the end of it, but I couldn't use OBS on the screen with like overlays and games and stuff like that, and it was getting all choppy. I had to just go back to just my camera, and then it was okay. But so it's not just the enough to stream. It's got to be enough to have a bunch of guests on, and that's a high upload speed that I need to get. Now they might be able to fix that. They're talking about maybe upgrading, and it would be worth it to them because if I'm paying for it and if other people start renting it out. But the issue is I'd also have to rent a porta potty. The place has no heat or air, so it was kind of cold last night or Friday. Yeah, it was last night in there, and then if I try to do that throughout the winter, like throughout the summer, and get it all popular, and then it starts getting cold, and then it's just freezing in there. I did one that was kind of in the fall, not my event, but I went to this cannabis and comedy. It was comedians and cannabis. It was at the same spot, It was cold as fuck in there, even though they had like some space heaters. So that's just not a good long-term solution. I didn't want to really
Yeah,
push too hard to get people to come if I
that was
don't
worth
have
a
all the
try.
rest of the, huh? What? What'd you say?
Is that all it was? Was that space that you were walking in? Like it was just that one area, or was there
It's a
more to it?
warehouse plus a whole outside area that you could fit like 20 more vendors. Getting all choppy. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Do you hear me?
Yeah, your video just went choppy a little bit.
Yeah, mine sucks.
You're still able to get guests up and stuff. That's good.
Yeah, that's why I'm like. It's weird that it's relying that much on your internet speed. It should be relying on Rumble's. Like Rumble's servers should be handling the guests and all that shit. Like on StreamYard, it's not. It doesn't go off my speed. Like I don't. Even though I'm running the room, I don't affect the room. My internet speed doesn't affect the room. Like I could have guests up here and you can all be perfectly fine, and my shit's all choppy.
Right. Well, I don't know for a fact that's what the problem was, but I know that it wasn't allowing me to do stuff on my side even without guests. So it might have still been an upload issue, upload speed.
Yeah,
I'm not 100% sure, but all I know is my internet's much faster at home and I don't have those problems at home, even with my laptop. So,
yeah. If
but
it
I
ain't
don't, the
broke, don't
internet
fix it.
is the one thing that can be fixed. Like I would have to rent a porta potty, which would be like 300 something bucks a month if I wanted to do it the cheapest way. If I wanted to do it just every weekend, it's 300 bucks. So if I wanted to save the most money, I'd have to do it for a whole month. And then I don't know, maybe I could charge the other people doing events there to like make up some of the money for the porta potty. I don't know. I would need some kind of heat, which isn't the hardest thing to make happen, but I don't know. I'm not trying to upgrade their building for them either. So I need to find out what their
Is this a
plans
space
are.
that you would rent out?
That's what they're trying to do. Like as soon as I did it, they then posted stuff the next day about, hey, we got this space to rent out our space, rent out the warehouse. So they're trying to see if everyone else wants to do it too, but it's not a bad idea. It's just that they need a bathroom at least.
Yeah, you
This little
can't have a
bathroom.
bunch of people pissing outside.
We can piss outside, but there's like not really any good spot.
Two for a 5 gallon bucket. Yeah, just have somebody running around changing out the buckets.
A seat for a 5 gallon bucket. That would be lovely for a nice event with, ladies and vendors and one bucket.
Hey,
Maybe we'll have a whole line of buckets and like a sheet in front of them. How about that?
what's that? They have like a toilet seat that you can attach to your truck hitch. They just get a bunch of people with trucks that back their trucks in next to each other, put them fucking toilet seats on there, put like a curtain around it.
I can't get one person to come. How am I supposed to find a bunch of people with pickup trucks? What the heck? I'm looking at the chat on the screen and it does not match the chat. Are you live in two different Facebook places?
No.
Huh.
Wait. Oh, you're on looking at the computer. Never mind. Dude, I grabbed myself at a bit. Yeah. Speaking of, one time I was at Ozfest and there's you know how like at a fucking big ass festival they got all them porta potties. So they were like in a horseshoe shape, like 100 yards to the back of it. Horseshoe shape, come all the way back around the other side. I went to a porta potty all the way at the end. I come out of the porta potty. I start walking. Dude comes out of the one next to me. We're both walking. We get all the way out to like about the end of the fucking porta potties. I'm like, dude, you didn't flush. He's like, oh. And I just started walking faster shit back. He gets about halfway back. He's like, fuck you.
I'm surprised he didn't just come running back at you like, motherfucker. He went to bed.
Getting the most
Trent?
pro person. Went to bed.
Oh, this is why I can't see the chat. I'm on the computer and you have to refresh every time someone comments.
That's
Just when
stupid.
it's just when you thought they like the live streaming couldn't get any worse on Facebook. They had
Yeah,
to
you
cut
thought
it bad.
you'd think that the computer at least it would be fine. Like it would work.
Like that should have priority, you would think, right?
Yeah.
It's not like an iPhone versus an Android problem or something.
Hey, what's
I didn't even take a puff yet, Sprout. Go outside, you two. No speak.
Kayla? Kayla.
Kayla. Montana Kayla's do it better.
I think this grab bag in this waffle is gonna be. I think they're gonna like it. I usually just grab a bunch of shit laying around my house that's swimp related that I don't need. But I actually went to the store and grabbed a couple of things.
I thought people would like more universal prizes. That's why I went and got that. It was like a $350 RO system I gave away, and I didn't get nearly the excitement I thought people would, because like every person could use that, not just cannabis. Like, but nope, didn't seem to get exciting. People seem to like the shopping spree though. That one goes pretty fast.
How much were the tickets for the RO system?
They weren't even. It wasn't even a paid giveaway. It was free. All I was trying to do was get people to do all the things, invite people to follow, whatever, share, like, comment, blah, blah, blah. And
I
it
think
didn't get.
if you can't really hype it up on a live, waffles don't really work.
That was the problem. I think I didn't. I thought I expected it to like take off without me like harping on it all the time. And it seems like, and that wasn't a waffle. It was just a giveaway trying to get like some followers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty big giveaway for free, but nope. Wasn't, but I think some of it was just that I should have been like mentioning it every time I go live, and I forget to even say that about the current one. We're already past the goal, so I'm not so worried about that one.
Yeah, these comments are coming fast.
Yeah, hopefully, got to enjoy the rest of it. He really picks up some good ones to go. Wayne is not into that shit, but I love it. What?
Responding to Denise, that was a fest I went to with Daryl. He took me to a truck stop to clean myself up. They're having a conversation.
About shitting himself at a festival.
Yeah, it doesn't show us on here that like the respond thing.
Right. I'm looking at it on the computer though. Denise, that was a fest I went to with Daryl. Okay. Who's Daryl?
You gotta be careful when the lion gets here, bro.
When what?
I don't even remember what's that from Grandma's Boy. So you gotta be careful when the lion gets here, dude.
No, when the lion. What a fucking lion, dude.
What is that Grandma's Boy? Where
Yeah.
the
His dealer, Dante.
yeah.
Well, let the fucking monkey drive.
You did. Oh yeah.
Was that the same movie where he's playing video games for a while and then they look at the screen and it's not even on?
I
Might have been another game, another movie, but
don't know.
he's got Dr. Chocula, the fucking witch doctor or whatever. He's like, Dr. Chocula will hook you up. I got the brown bomber. It'll get you so high you'll shit yourself. That was such a good movie.
Yeah.
You know what? One I haven't seen, I want to see is what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Oh, Bus Boys. Bus Boys.
What's
I'm
that?
sure you want to see it. You're a big Theo fan.
What's it on?
I don't know. I'm on the internet. I watched it for free.
Let's see.
It's
Where
called
can I
Bus
watch
Boys, and I think it might be Netflix.
Streaming? Where to watch?
Oh, it's in the theaters too, I think.
On Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus. All right, Prime Video.
I want to see it in theaters. David Spade and fucking Theo Vaughn, dude.
Hell
I
yeah!
saw the trailer, and I'm pretty sure they start off as like sewage guys, and they end up becoming bus boys, upgrading.
Yeah,
Although
Theo's hilarious.
you probably make a lot more money cleaning sewage than you would bus boys, but it's
Hell yeah!
I don't know, man. I know there's a lot of dirty jobs, and somebody's got to do them, but I just was never like, yeah, let me go be a garbage man or a. I've done some dirty jobs, but like not like the
No,
dirtiest of jobs,
I can't do smells. I mean, if
Yeah,
I
like
had to,
sewer.
if the world was coming to an end and everything just started stinking, whatever. That's just the way life is. But if I could help it, I don't want to be around stink. Like,
Dude, in Iraq, we would drive through towns, and out on the outer edges of all the towns would be their dump. They don't bury their garbage. They just dump it in a big open plain, like not a field. It's not. There's no. It's just an open ground, open desert that they just dump it out in.
there's just a pile of disgusting.
And then you have people like, and you can smell it coming, like especially if you're out downwind. But then they have people out in the middle of it, and you're like, what are they doing out there? They live out there. They just live amongst the garbage and like take stuff like live from the refuse, like they use it.
You get banished to the garbage pile.
Right?
Go.
We gotta take your house. Where should I go? The garbage pile.
The garbage pile with you.
You like your teenager rebels, Oh, this sucks, Mom. I don't want to. You're going to the garbage pile.
Yeah,
No,
you don't bring up your act, we're gonna send you to the garbage pile.
or they're like, fuck this, Mom. I'm going to the garbage pile.
You don't want to end up like them garbage pile kids.
Garbage pile kids. Perfect. I know I took some pictures of it. I took a lot of pictures while I was overseas, but I lost almost all of it.
Have you seen the movie where they started at the top and then they had to start eating? Eating. What the fuck? Start at the top of what?
What do you? Yeah.
They're like a big bowl of food. Or-
Yeah. Whose bottom are they eating?
I mean,
This one. I imagine one of those like tables with the naked woman laying across, and she's got like sushi and shit like all over her body, and people sit there at the table and eat.
listen, if you're in a room full, like it's say you're in a silo and you got to eat your way down to get out the door. I don't know why I just thought of this, but that would get really nasty about halfway down.
Oh yeah, you're standing in it. Yeah. You got nowhere to use the bathroom. You have to use the bathroom though. You have to, otherwise, like you can't. You have to keep eating. So, oh wow. Well, first of all, you'd have to try to like. You would try to pile everything up on like you try to find the door. Do you know where the door is?
Well, like it's saying a silo, like it'd just be down on one of the outside walls.
You don't know where it is though on the wall.
You could say yeah, you do.
If you do, see that's the big difference because if you do, then you can, as you're eating, you can only eat on that area and be piling everything up behind you as high up as you can as you're eating down, and then when you have to use the bathroom, you would do that somewhere further away from the door.
I would build like a spiral staircase around the outside edge and keep going back to the top of the food.
Up at the top, yeah, as it just drips down and like spreads out like
It's just
like
gravy.
fucking like Plinko, you know how Plinko is you drop the ball down and then and it can go pretty much anywhere and the whole thing. Oh wow. She said yep. So I don't know. I'm not sure.
Don't eat your food. Hey, what? The fuck are y'all
It's
talking
called
about?
platform, she said.
Can you pull up a preview? Like a
Yeah.
it sounds like some wild shit. All right, Alice, we'll catch you later. Appreciate you hanging
Come on,
out.
Alice. Maybe it's the platform. March 20, 2020. March 20th, 2020. In a prison where inmates are fed on a descending platform. Those on the upper level take more than.
They don't have a preview.
Yeah, hold on. The platform explained. Here's the trailer. Let me try to reverse my camera. Can't do that on Rumble.
Oh, you're in here on your phone. I thought you're on your. That's why I was asking you to do it.
Yeah, I can do it though. Oh, you can't. You won't be able to hear it. Well, hold on. Let me just come in on my phone or my computer.
All right. We're gonna get sandwich, Wayland sandwich again.
What?
I said we're gonna get a Wayland sandwich again.
Oh, right.
I look high as fuck. Holy shit. What's going on here, guys? What did you guys do to me? I didn't even mean to do this. I'm not even supposed to be here. I don't even play sports. I don't even play sports.
I
I mean,
can't see you
I'll tell
again.
you that. I got you, Chris.
I might have to refresh. I can't see you again. Black screen.
Oh, hold on. Can you see me now? Can
Yes.
you see me now?
Yes. I don't know
Can
what
you
that
see
was
me
all
now?
about. But... Share screen. Where did that go?
Can you see me now?
There it is. All right, you can share that in if you want. Netflix.
Hay tres clases de personas. Los de arriba,
Those at the top,
los de abajo,
those at the bottom,
los que caen.
those who fall.
Oh no, those at the top and those at the bottom. Yeah.
El hoyo. ¿Y usted sabe?
They're pooping on each
¿Qué
other.
estamos haciendo? Obvio. Comer. ¿Qué vamos a
Eating.
comer?
What are we going
Lo
to
que le
eat?
sobra a los de arriba.
People above leftovers. People's leftovers from above.
Es asqueroso.
It's disgusting.
Hay mucha más gente abajo. Dentro de poco habrá menos. ¿Que era una persona? Pues claro que era una persona. ¡Es que nadie va a hacer nada!
Si todo el mundo comiera solo lo que necesita, la comida llegaría al nivel más bajo.
Ayúdame a bajar. Bajar es un suicidio. El hambre desata la locura. Tiene buen corazón. No creo que sobreviva usted mucho tiempo.
But
The subtitles suck, but otherwise, fucking sounds pretty crazy.
yeah.
Sounds like Cube
That's
or maybe
the wrong movie.
That's,
Did you guys hear me?
That's not the wrong movie. She literally described it. That's exactly what she described.
Okay. Platform. There are multiple levels. Let's just say 100.
We
On each
saw that.
level, there are two people. Each person, before they go in this, whether it's voluntary or they were sent there, writes a food that they have to eat every single day. Now, if you get hungry, you get sick or something, you eat somebody else's food and it goes down to the next level, they're going to jump on that platform and kill you. So everybody has to have communication or they just tear each other apart because you're counting on the person above you not to eat your food. If they eat your food, you don't get food that day. And if you eat somebody else's food, then they scream up to the other people to come down on you. So it's like dog eat dog. And I forget how long it was supposed to be, but you had to survive for so long. And the goal was to get to the bottom, the absolute bottom, because everybody said that was a place that you didn't want to go. And they were like, well, maybe that's a place we have to go to get out. And then at least, because there's I think two of them, at least one of them, somebody went all the way down to the bottom and then they went down into there. Then the movie just kind of cut off. But it's like all psychological horror and thriller.
So you're not describing exactly what we just saw?
Well, they spoke English. They
So it's a
spoke
remake,
English.
maybe.
And the one that I seen, it had a woman and a man. It had a woman and this big guy that was like Lemmy that hugged the rabbits too hard. It was her and him, and that's the one I seen. But there, I think they at least have two. But it didn't look like that one. It was like more modern. Like they had all kinds of
Let's
LED
see if we can
lights
find
on the
another
platform,
version.
and yeah, but it was English. Like it wasn't English.
Call it
Like
Platforms?
so, I have seen you,
Platform.
and you have disrespected me in my
Is it
temple.
a movie or a
Now
series?
you must
There's a sequel.
die. So I
Platform
know I've
2,
seen one of them.
English on Netflix.
See that?
Yeah.
Elisa
This has gotta be it here.
believes me. She's seen it. She's seen it.
Yeah, it's probably this English version here. If I can find it. It just throws everything all out of whack when I go to the share page.
No, it was a good movie though. I didn't think it would be. I was bored and it was late and I was just getting baked and I watched it and I was like, oh shit, this is pretty good.
That looked pretty good, what we just watched, but I don't sit down to watch a movie so I can read a book.
Yeah, the one I watched was like completely
Right.
English.
Okay, here it is, Bean.
Yeah, this is it.
Good morning, neighbors. Another month in the pit.
Once a day, a platform with food will go down. We'll have a few minutes to eat the dish we have chosen.
One meal.
Anything?
Anything? Only eating our dishes. It's the law.
We must obey the law. Always. Without exception.
If the law isn't respected, people die.
Oh, so this is dubbed.
You can't behave like a barbarian who eats whatever he likes.
So the people down below are able to eat. This lamb is delicious. But I haven't eaten in 2 days. You know the reason why I'm here, right? And I want my pizza!
An anointed one came. Doug and Bobby is the strictest anointed one.
One does not interpret the law. One obeys it.
And if heads have to roll, then so be it.
I need to escape. If you want to survive, get on.
Let the revolution begin!
Only fear subdues beasts. And terror is the message.
We have to keep going down. No one here will survive.
We're all prisoners of ourselves. And from that, there is no possible escape.
That was a good movie.
I don't like it. It clearly, that's my guess. Okay, it's my spitball. It looks to me like it doesn't have like any explanation or closure. Chris already said once that like they just ends, just disappear. Oh, they just disappear in the bottom. Like I hate movies like that.
Yeah,
I need like something.
What? Like
I need something more. This is just it's foreign. It just looks like a foreign movie.
They don't, but they kind of do stuff that hint at it because everybody in there either volunteered to get out of something or they were arrested for something. That's that part you see. Well, what kind of food you like? Because they were signing up.
You know what it is, right? This is in again, my opinion. I hate people that just don't like me talking like I think I know what I'm talking about. It's Squid Games. This is Europeans' version, like their answer to Squid Game. Bean, have you seen Squid Game?
No, I haven't.
It's like
I would have
basically the same
rolled the
thing.
Squid Game.
It's people that are like either in trouble or running from something or whatever, and like people all end up there, just like Running Man. Squid Game is like another version of Running Man.
If they take a reality show and make it,
But they had smaller penises.
age criminals and shit to do it.
They were Asian.
Mm-hmm. There's a
There
bunch of
was
those.
there was another movie back in the day like that. I forget what it was.
Yeah, everybody's got to
Dude.
eat, right? Elisa May, just like Human Centipede.
I didn't
was that
see that
one?
one. I'm saving it for a special occasion. For like
There's
a
one
date night
Stone
movie.
Cold where Stone Cold played in a movie like that where he was like a prisoner and they made him play in like some type of war game.
Are you wasn't Stone Cold in Universal Soldiers? One of them? Oh no, that was the Spear. What's his name? Goldberg.
Yeah, I was in Universal Soldier. I was his body double. They needed somebody as ripped as him.
There's another one too with Gerard Butler, I think, where he called Gamer, where they have like nanites in your
Gamer
head
was-
and can control you
Yeah,
and stuff.
Gamer was good.
I never seen it.
Basically, in the future, like people who have a debt or in trouble or whatever, and basically, obviously, people that aren't in any trouble, but the government wants to hide them, they stick them in these programs where they're more or less indentured servitude, where they have nanites in their head, and someone can be at home playing with a video game or playing like on their computer and controlling you, your whole body and everything, and like in playing like war games and stuff. And there's like the soldiers end up in the war games, but the guy's wife, to make extra money because he's incarcerated or locked up in these war games, she ends up volunteering to work at this local place where basically she goes in and she becomes an avatar for somebody else to just walk around and control. And this fat dude's at home on his computer, all controlling her as if he's her, because you know how in games you have like a lot of guys will be a female character, and so they kind of play that out where he makes her go and fuck this other guy and stuff, and both people are not in control of their bodies, like they're just pretty weird.
And then like well, turn off your mics if it's a spoiler. I'm just going to get generalizations. He eventually gets a controller that understands what he's going through and like works with him to get to help him. I don't remember everything, but he works with him.
He's able to communicate with him at some point, but I think at the beginning he just happens to get matched up with a gamer who's like really good.
Like some rich kid, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing being like he's in there in the truck with the other soldiers. They're all about to get launched out like a Call of Duty game, but there are other people that are in the game but as like NPCs, and they're being controlled by players literally just to run in through crossfire, like just making their player walk into areas that are like a bunch of fire just literally to kill them. Yeah, that movie is pretty messed up. It's got that dude who played in Dexter.
I love Dexter. They need to come out with a movie.
I think they did. There was a
that was a
sequel.
good show.
I know that they were talking about it.
There's another season.
I caught the season where he came back, and I caught the new one where it had him when he was younger. But they said they were going to make like an actual movie, but I haven't seen it yet.
Young Dexter, like he lives next door to young Sheldon.
Maybe Sheldon helped Dexter get that good. Because Sheldon would have taken everything out of context and he'd have been like, yeah, you need to use this for blood, and he would have had no problem with it. But the young one, I didn't follow much. I lost interest. The new one, he didn't kill as many people, and I was disappointed.
It's a good concept, but I guess like it would lose its appeal. How many times can you do that over and over again?
and
Yeah,
then knock
see,
your
that's why it
car.
was fun because he'd do it in different ways before. Like, I'll get him here, get him, and then the new one came back, and he was like, "Well, I'm gonna try to be good," and then you're just like, you could have
You get
killed
different
her.
writers in the room and shit. Like,
You could have
Whole
killed him
different
right
crew of
there.
people, probably a different person with the rights to do it and everything.
You could have killed that painter right there, easy. Nobody would have saw. And then you start getting mad because you're used to the old writers.
That's where and you know, and I hate the fact that I'm like open to this, but that's where some of us who like I guess see it. I did go to a film class, but in college, but I don't think you have to do that to notice the propaganda and this whole culture battle going on with our pop culture and our entertainment.
honestly, when I haven't watched. I probably watched like 4 new movies since 2019. I watched this one movie. It was like I think it was like Creating Annabelle or some shit like that.
I haven't watched it yet.
Sprout.
It was in 2019 is when I watched it, and the whole movie was propaganda, and it was like a big movie at the time. And I was like, dude, I'm done with all this shit. I'm not watching any of them. I don't want to see any fucking movies because it's all the same bullshit. They're all pushing the same messaging. It's not about entertainment anymore.
There's alternative studios now. There's some decent ones. Did you ever see that Daily Wire movie that came out? Well, I mean, there's a bunch of them, but the one that I really liked was
Run, Hide, Fight.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And then I haven't seen. I'd like to watch What Is a Woman, which is more of a docu-series, but I'd also want to watch Lady Ballers. Lady Ballers is probably pretty good. I haven't seen it.
I've seen them all.
Did you guys see Sinners? Yeah.
He got me. He got me Daily Wire for Christmas last year, and I watched them all so I could get it out of the way before I had to renew.
and now Daily Wire's kind of like, I don't know, that kind of imploded. You know, like I don't really know. I never subscribed there, but there's so many like creators and like big names that kind of imploded over the last year. Different
Did you guys watch
feuds and
Sinners?
fights. Between them and Candace, man, that whole thing, like I kind of sit back like every now and then, just kind of like hear a little bit of it, but that's okay. I hear a little bit of it, but I don't really get too deep into it. I just like there's this crazy like infighting happening. Oh, but not to get into politics, but back to the Netflix this movie we just the trailer. Netflix is huge on. I hate to think. I think it's a nefarious thing, but I hate to say that because I also could see it not being nefarious, where they're trying to push Americans to watch more foreign movies and foreign stuff, as to where it used to be the foreign countries had to dub American stuff, and now places like Netflix are kind of pushing hardcore the other direction. Like that was a foreign movie that they ended up dubbing, and Netflix has a bunch of other stuff that they did that, like tons of Chinese and other like
You think
stuff.
it could be because they were dumping a shit ton of money into all these other things that turned out to be flops, and now they don't got the money to really put into big productions, so might as well outsource it to other countries.
That could be part of it. The cost. I'm sure there's a lot of other countries that are chomping at the bit, so they're probably cheaper to get their content. But I really truly think Netflix has a bit of a woke agenda. Things like Cuties and other stuff that they've done that just seem to be a little.
Weren't they the first ones to start talking about go woke but go broke? They're like, we're gonna change this, and they never did.
Yeah, they definitely had. I think that they might have loosened up on some of the content that they'll allow from the opposite side, like such as Kill Tony that they'll put on there, right? But then they've definitely doubled down on some of the stuff. Like a lot of people from like the religious right won't have Netflix because of the kind of some of the stuff they put on there, which I don't know of directly. And I'm sure that those people that boycott Netflix probably would have never seen the thing that they were boycotting it for. But once it comes out that, oh, hey, Netflix has this movie where they interviewed 600 young girls and made them twerk and made them wear scantily clad outfits. Once that came out, that was the first thing I heard, but there was probably more. when that came out, everybody was like boycotting and boycott. But there has been multiple though. But see, I think that was a French movie, and Netflix is big on all this, a lot of foreign content. This was years ago too when that came out. That movie Cuties. I wonder if it's still on there.
I had Netflix for years, and then it got to a point where like the only thing, it's like every now and then something comes on there new that you want to watch. But other than that, it's like I've already cycled through all this shit. So like I ended up just getting rid of it. Like I couldn't find a reason to pay the monthly charge for maybe.
I mean, they add new stuff once in a while, but yeah, it's like
the only thing really I would watch on there anyway is like the stand-up specials.
Right.
And they come out on YouTube now within a week.
I like there's some fiction stuff that has come out that I like. Silo is pretty good.
The only thing that's ever on my TV is YouTube.
Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
So the video that you get is so bogus, man. And I even commented on what's his name, Brett Dasovic. He has a Pop Culture Crisis podcast, pretty big. Not huge, pretty good size. He also is on another show, Timcast, that I watch, and he's much bigger. But I said something about how Amazon Prime is like, there's almost nothing on there that you can just watch for the fee that you pay to have Prime. You get video.
You still got to pay for certain things, and it's like all the good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff, but then also like the second season of thing. Like you might get the first season or whatever. They'll let your beak a little bit, and then say, oh, you got to pay for the next season. Or the stuff that you get for
fight stores. Good.
The stuff that you get for just the basic Amazon Prime, you literally still have to sit there through a bunch of commercials throughout the show. And I'm like, why am I paying for you then for this? So, and that's one.
I don't pay for any of them services.
That's one reason
you pay for Google, and you get when you pay for like the Google Family or whatever it is, you get YouTube Red with it, and you can find almost anything on YouTube.
I know there's a lot of movies on YouTube, but is that I wonder if that's a copyright thing, like that they're allowed to do it since it's behind the paywall.
Well, no, they have like YouTube TV and YouTube movies, all that shit, like where it's like the legit movie, but just like you're watching it through like.
But Netflix. Who's posting it though? Is my point.
It's YouTube. It's YouTube TV.
Okay.
So like I guess it would be the same as like networks coming to them to put their stuff up like on there.
I wonder if they're still allowed to put stuff on there that's like properties of Disney or whatever. You know what I mean? I wonder if they get stopped, or maybe they pay just to have the copyright, or to pay for the ability to play it. Because it's not like people are downloading it from YouTube. So just for them to pay I mean, I don't know how this works. Probably not like this, but the CEO of Google or YouTube could just pay for a Netflix account and then just stream everything to YouTube. Like that's not how it would actually happen, but it's all streaming, so it's not like I think that's legal still. It's what's illegal is that you downloading stuff. Going to get out of the chat. What's wrong, Chris? Probably going to find a Netflix movie. What do you mean, Elisa? Are you saying that it's an unwarranted concern about Netflix? I think Cuties was just the first one. There was a couple other movies that they had that were kind of
Don't be like that, Chris.
What happened?
You just get to talking.
I didn't hear him saying anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear him either. Must have been mic issues, because I definitely didn't hear anything.
I had it on in the background. I don't even know what he means was in the background. What was on in the background, I wonder. All right, one more bowl.
Yeah, give me a dab.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Oh, 1 minute till 4:20.
Oh shit!
Not even a minute.
I had a joint.
And then
God bless the Canadian Pirates. Who are they? That Lone Star.
the Canadian Pirates.
It sounds like you should be.
Ooh, is this therapist hot? I'll be in her. Is that what you mean?
I think you're doing therapy wrong. Or I am. I don't know.
Reminds me of Mess's joke where it's like you see the couch and you're all those years of porn triggers and you think that's what's about to happen.
420 fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole. Yeah, I should get a VPN. I had one before, and
all that talk earlier about getting swatted. Now you're worried about.
no, just because I stream stuff that I shouldn't probably.
Oh.
You can still get in trouble. Like Comcast could still shut me down if they see that I'm streaming nonstop, like illegally. I still don't think I can get in trouble for streaming, but what it does is they're onto it, and so they can still shut you down from your internet, but that doesn't mean the cops are coming to get you. You know what I mean?
I feel like they could still come after your monetization, though. Like,
what do you mean? I'm talking about my internet provider.
Oh, I thought you were saying. Oh, all right.
Like if I'm streaming, like I have Popcorn Time, I have a few other websites I use where I can stream all the movies from all the other places and all the stuff that's still in theaters and stuff. And that's technically, I don't know if it's technically illegal, but it's technically not something that the internet providers want to allow to happen, because all those places, Netflix and all the other streaming services, also pay. Like they all work together and they all get a cut out of all that, and so your internet provider doesn't want to let that happen. I don't know what the details are in the back end, but I'm sure that's why it even warns you when you pull up Popcorn Time, you better get a VPN. Because you might not, like I said, they may not come to your house and arrest you, but they can easily just take your internet and say, "Oh, you're doing things we don't like."
No more internet for you.
And he said it was he blamed it on the daughter. He got in trouble for it. What does that mean, though, Lisa? Like his internet provider said something to him, or was it legal trouble? I'm still trying to find out what therapist I could be in. That's a hot scene, Lone Star. Give me some more. Is she am I in a session, or is this just a random person that happens to be a therapist?
Bent over the desk.
Or is this in my next life? I'm being reincarnated with all my memories from my current life, and I'm inside of the womb of a therapist. Dude, that is trippy though. Like there's a lot of, it makes you think. I know you're not an anime fan, but there's a whole bunch of, they call it isekai, where you've been isekai'd, basically when you died or something and you get reincarnated like a god. You get taken to this place where there's a guy like, "Oh, sorry, we didn't mean to kill you there by that truck or whatever." So we're going to give you a new life, but it can't be in the same world because that would just be weird with your, people and stuff. So we're going to give you a new life in another world. And usually, like a lot of times, they'll give you like would you like some kind of special skill or something like that? And that's like the story part of it, because the whole time I'm not sucked in so far that I'm like, oh, what kind of special skills is he going to pick? What I'm thinking is, where are the writers going to go with this? Right. I'm thinking, okay, where's the story going? And there's probably a team of writers that had come up with this. And I'm thinking back on the back end, just like a sitcom or a TV show. I'm thinking, where's the story progressing? Not really like fully removing all reality. You know what I mean?
The shift.
That was far out. But yeah, just like with Isekai, you're like, okay, there's one where the guy comes back as a vending machine. He's not a human anymore. He's a sentient vending machine. And because when in his life on Earth, he just loved, that was his obsession. He had all these like all this knowledge of different vending machines, and they're Japan, so Japanese anime, like it's in English dubbed, but you have to think of it as Japanese like culture. So a lot of times stuff they're doing in the shows, like they're doing it in a Japanese way, even though they're speaking English. But the thing is, the guy was like obsessed about different vending machines, and in Japan, there's vending machines for almost everything.
Doing it in a Japanese way.
Well, yeah, because like he might pull up food or whatever, and it's going to be Japanese food. It's going to be like like rice balls and like different stuff that we wouldn't see here. So you can tell like there's a lot of Japanese writing on everything, and even though it's been dubbed in English, and but this one's pretty funny because like he can't speak to the people around him, but he can use the preloaded like auto messages like thank you, come again, and like those kind of things. So he come up with like a language almost to know what he means when he says different things.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's like, you can win a reward, and he says that when they're like, and they know what he means, and it's pretty funny because he finds out that he gets like experience points when people put coins in him to buy stuff, and it's a long, but that's just one example. There's another one where this girl comes back as a spider. She's like, holy shit, I'm a spider. What am I gonna do? And of course, it's kind of video game style where she like starts killing things that try to attack her, and then she ends up leveling up and becoming all strong and stuff. But it's all about what a human with knowledge of Earth would do in a situation where they're now they're a baby dragon. There's another one I watched like that. There's another one's like you're reincarnated as a baby again, but you have all your memories from your past life, and you're growing up in this. Later, Andrew. Literally everything in a vending machine. Yeah, like that's a fun part too, Lone Star, about that show is it's called Reborn is a vending machine in another world or something like that. Their titles in Japanese anime are so like a lot of times long and just like on the nose. This thing happened and and like that's the title. Anyway, so the fun thing is like he gets to like in different scenarios, he's like, oh, I know what vending machine would be good for this, you know what I mean? And he like turns into a different kind of vending machine if he's got enough points saved up from the people that put coins inside of them. And it's I know you're not. Huh?
They get to decide what they level up to.
Well, he when he levels up, he gets to add new form changes. And form changes for him are like switching up to a different kind of vending machine. Like there's a vending machine that makes balloons, like helium balloons. So you switch up to that, and he got like a barrier ability, and so he puts a barrier out around him, starts filling balloons up, and like letting them out of his machine, and then basically he can float up in the air if he throws a bunch of them out. There's a bunch of like little scenarios where he uses ingenuity and like the stuff that's available to be able to do something that you wouldn't think. So he floats up in the air, right? But then he turns into another vending machine that's like a vacuum that can blow air, and he sticks that out the barrier, starts blowing air, and so then now he's got directional. Now he's floating up in the air and he can fly somewhere. So just stuff like that, just kind of interesting. He turns into this giant vending machine that's like a city block size, and he can crush enemies that way. And just anyway, it gets crazier. But that's just one example. A lot of them are much more normal though, being like where they're like it's just a human that reincarnates as another human, and that human then decides like, I'm gonna really use this life better than the last life. I just sat around playing video games. This time I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Like they end up bettering themselves in some way. There's another one like Dr. Stone. You might actually like that one. It's like there is a tiny bit of fiction in it, but basically there's some technology that turns everyone on the planet to stone, to like statues. And then
There's
like
something about the artwork of anime that I can't like. It doesn't interest me. It doesn't catch my attention.
I don't want to bug you about it, but there is like a shift that happens, and also obviously there's a whole bunch of it that's like more like on the lighthearted side, but then there's like more serious action anime. The action stuff is definitely drawn differently than the goofier, funny stuff. You have these like in Japanese anime, there's a few like these little like tells. There's a lot of sex happening and stuff, and or like romantic stuff happening, and you'll end up like if a girl like whatever gets naked, or like her skirt flies up, or something happens embarrassing that's sexual, a guy in the scene, instead of getting a boner, blood comes out of it, squirts out of his nose. He's like, blood just squirts out. And that is literally a depiction of him like, like it's supposed to be in Japan. It's supposed to be, it's meant as like you instead of like actual, I don't know, like that's their tell, or that's their, I don't know, I'm not explaining it right. It's late, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a few other ones too, like where like there's a huge what's the word, like a very overlapping theme in anime where a lot of the times the hero ends up with like multiple women, like a whole harem of like powerful women that all just love him and don't care about the other women. They all just love, they just want to all be together with him, like a harem, and that literally is a huge like theme that runs through tons of anime. It's like it's in so many.
I think the reason I don't like it is because my brother was into it, like, and I shared a room with my brother, and he just
too much. I like it because it's in linear order, chronological. So when we watched cartoons as kids, which again, you probably didn't love a lot of cartoons anyway. You're just not a big fantasy fiction kind of guy. But American cartoons are written or used to be written in a way where it's like a weekly adventure. What are the turtles going to get into this week, right? But anime is like you got to watch it from the beginning to the end, and
like series and stuff.
Yeah, like to know what happened throughout the whole story. There might be like something that happens in that episode that's just kind of to that episode, but then there's always this overarching story. In America, they kind of did it a little bit. You'd have like maybe something happening long term in the storyline, but mostly it was like a weekly thing. Acme Bugs Bunny? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He-Man, that's right. There's a new He-Man coming out, Doris.
I never watched that one. I was into some cartoons, but even with cartoons, it was more of the realistic stuff, where it was just like when I was a kid, I like watching like what's the Rocket Power or something, like just some skateboarders and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there's that stuff in Japanese anime too. Like there's stuff that even stuff for like action and war that's actually more realistic, like samurais or historically accurate, war animes. But let me just say this. Doris says, I feel the same. My son is big into it, and anime and never got into it. This is the thing. If you read the synopsis of the stories, and don't look at the art at all, you might find yourself sucked into the story of it, because it's not just another cartoon, and it's not just done a little differently. Like I said, there's adult language, tons of blood, gore, and violence. Some of them are worse than others. Like, I can't even watch a lot of them with my son. And then there's tons of like sex. Some of it has nipples. Some of it has I don't think I've seen a lot of peens in there, but like it's adult. It's not for kids. You know what I mean? Some of it is. I don't want to say it all together, because to them it's just their version of cartoon. So there is range. Like, there's little kid ones all the way up. You know, there's like anime for like high school kids, that just like high school drama animes, and then there's a whole bunch of romance animes. So there's plenty of it that's like a range. But in general, when you're in America and you have a son like Doris, or somebody that is into anime, they're mostly into the action stuff, you know, mostly into the big names, like the most popular ones. There's a good 10 or 20 that are just like huge names, and people mostly have seen those.
And Naruto. Watching Naruto, man.
Naruto?
Isn't that one? Naruto.
Naruto, yeah. Mm-hmm. I've seen most of it. I didn't see like the last couple seasons. Some of it just gets old, just like TV stuff that they just like they've jumped the shark, like they've kind of like ran out of good ideas. I hate when that happens, especially with shows that you're like, oh, why didn't they do this? It would have been such a good twist. Sometimes they're just winding it down, or to your point earlier, where it's like, oh, that's just because of so and so got the rights to it or whatever, and they just want to butcher it and don't care about the, you know, what the fans want.
What I don't like about some shows is when they cleaned it up perfectly. Like it ended, like, and you're like, that was a great series. Pack it up, go home, and then they're like, season 3. Like,
right?
What?
Or a spin-off. Yeah. Dude, that series, I actually watched it, but mostly it's like a women romantic drama, but disguised as an action show called Supernatural.
I saw that was a good one. That was actually every time I talk about a series that cleaned it up perfectly, that's what I'm thinking of. Supernatural.
Are you serious?
100%.
Dude, that one had 13 seasons.
I forget what season it was. I don't even remember the storyline too much. But they were like working towards something. And then it was like the end of season 2 or 3 or whatever, they finally hit their goal. And then I was like, yeah, that was a great series. And then they kept going. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you had that in the bag. Like, I stopped watching. I don't know how the next couple seasons went.
I watched it for 9 seasons, and I kept getting more and more disappointed, because you would think after a couple seasons that the budget would get a little bigger so that they could do more choreography and actually a little bit more like closer to movie style action, right? All the way through that bitch, they were so bad. Mike, did you ever watch Supernatural? With the
my wife is a big fan.
Women love it because it's basically a romance that was disguised as like an action show, which was never really action. I got fooled for like 9 seasons waiting for the actual action, and it was just like, she might agree or disagree, but like, I know the women love the Winchesters. They're the heartthrobs out there. But I kept waiting for like them to get actual action. They'd have a knife or something. They'd be like, oh, like this stuff would just be so bad.
I'm completely mistaken. I've never seen Supernatural. I thought you meant Heroes.
Nah, Supernatural, Winchesters. Yeah, Heroes is a good example how they wrapped it up good, and then that last season was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, why are you keep going?
Yes, I totally thought the same thing. Mike?
My wife is crazy about Supernatural. She's crazy. Charmed, the original Charmed.
I love that. Well, I used to love fucking Alyssa Milano until she
Oh,
started
dude.
opening her mouth in a,
She made my PP tingle in more ways than one.
I had her up on my MySpace. We were talking about MySpace the other day. She was on like just a picture of her on my MySpace.
She made my PP tingle.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Came out with a sequel to Charmed. I never watched it. I liked the original. The original was good.
The original was the best, and that's about it.
They did. They made a somewhat of an attempt to connect the two at least, and it wasn't a total remake because they had one of the original women in there. I forget which one, but Phoebe. That's right. It was Piper? Was it Piper, the older one?
Papa.
Yeah,
the older one.
Yeah, she was in the sequel, like a with the sage advice or whatever.
Yeah. What up, Kayla, Elisa, Doris, everybody?
That reminds me of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I fucking loved that series, man. I could not get enough of it. I watched it all like at once, I think, when I was overseas.
And didn't you watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch too when you was younger?
That was a little more lighthearted, but I liked that
Like
one too.
when I was 11
Oh.
or 10.
Oh.
It came back out though. I think there was a later version of that.
It went on Disney.
Yeah, it's on Disney.
It sucks.
Went the old fishing hole tonight.
Sweet.
Do some dabbing.
I caught a buzz. That's about it. Got some bites, but
You mean there was a lot of insects?
no.
Caught a buzz?
Yeah. Pack a pipe, pack a bowl. We're sitting on the fishing hole. Nah, we just went to Little Creek. Should have went to the river, but we went to that concert, and about halfway through the pre-performances, we was like, damn, we're bored. So, we just went fishing.
That's fine.
Wait, you didn't even wait till the headliner?
No. I really wanted to sing too. He was like he wasn't a Conway Twitty tribute artist, but like this dude sounded just like Conway Twitty, old school. It's badass. But he does his own shit too, but he's got that natural voice.
Should ask him to do a Twitty Twister.
Oh, he does it. He does a lot of Twitty songs. But yeah, I get it, Twitty Twister.
Ha ha ha.
Funny, last concert me and Dee went to, halfway through, we're sitting there, band's playing, everybody's up, jumping around. We're in our seats, just sitting there, like, leaning on each other, like, yo, you ready to get out of here?
No, that was us.
You gotta feel the audience, feel the crowd, like feed off the energies. Get up in there, grab a butt or two when they're not looking.
Shit. The only one up dancing was an old crackhead. And well, some other crackheads with them, but like that was just, I don't know. Well, they probably wasn't crackhead, they're probably drunk. They snuck in.
Maybe both.
Maybe both, yeah. That was Ball Knob, White County.
Yeah.
You like Cajun style peanuts, Bean?
Like Cajun peanuts?
Like boiled peanuts?
No, they just dried, but they're seasoned with Cajun seasoning.
They're probably good.
I had to bring some to Florida. I just bought 25 pounds today.
Oh, wow.
Do they season them before they crack them?
No, they season them, they boil them, then they roast them to dry them back out. They some of them peanuts from Louisiana, Kyle. And big old Spanish sweet peanuts. But they're Cajun. Oh, they're good. You eat boiled peanuts, Bean? I haven't really tried them.
I don't know that I've tried them either.
I mean, I'm sure
Boiled
they're good. I just never tried them.
What's the
Have you
difference?
ever had?
I was just say, what's the difference in boiled peanuts? Wouldn't they taste exactly the same?
No, they're mushy.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
not the taste; it's the texture.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like a stale peanut that, like, when you bite into it, it's got like a spongy, like?
No.
That's what I would imagine a boiled peanut feels like in your mouth.
Sounds like a testicle or something.
Terrible.
But
They're like
see-
the biggest thing out down here. Every gas station has boiled peanuts.
Now I think they take the bulk peanuts after they boil them in all the Cajun seasoning and stuff. They drain them off, and I think they roast them again, dry them out real good, and they're really good.
So they're dry. They're not.
These
Are they
are
soft?
dried. Yeah, mine are dried. No, they're hard.
I like hard nuts in my mouth. Right, Elisa?
Oh,
You want to have that right, just the right pop to them.
yep.
You like
Just a little sack of nut.
you like cheese curds? Yeah, you could say I put that whole sack in my mouth.
The wife absolutely loves cheese. I got cheese curds in the refrigerator right now, matter of fact.
Get the
Isn't that basically just a cheese stick but smaller?
no.
No, it's cheese before they press it into like a wheel or a log or whatever. It's just curds of cheese.
And then they fry it. Or I guess
Oh,
maybe
no,
that's
you
maybe
can
it's
get it
fried cheese
unfried.
curd.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
can get it unfried too.
Well, it squeaks. It squeaks if you get it just right from Wisconsin. There's a. I think it's fried.
I don't even understand what you just said.
It does. You bite into it. I've been in Wisconsin a few times. You bite into it and it squeaks as you're eating it.
But it's cheese before what?
Oh,
Wait a
what
minute.
Mike said. Okay, I see. Before they put it into the wall, so it's
Okay,
the
this
log,
is the
so
cheese you see, right? This is the cheese you know? Block cheese, shit like that? Okay.
Yeah,
Before
like
they
government
press
cheese.
it into this, it comes. They
You mean
got
like a
big
wheel?
fat-
Oh, that's right. They're like little, just kind of wet.
Yeah.
Kinda almost like mozzarella balls.
No, it's just little. This is what they press together to make the big wheels, the big cubes, and all that
That's
shit
cheese
right there.
curd right there.
That's
So
the cheese curd.
I guess what I should be saying is deep fried cheese curds.
Yeah, it's cheese before it's cheese.
Isn't that?
Rub the knees.
Wouldn't that be like cottage cheese or
It's basically
minty.
like cottage cheese, but bigger curds. Yeah.
Yeah, because cottage cheese is curdled milk. Curdled.
Curdled.
Am I not curdly enough for the curdled club?
Am I not curdly enough for the curdle club?
That government cheese, right, Denise?
That's the best cheese. That peanut butter.
When it's separated from the milk, okay, yeah, and then you kind of dry it a little bit to make it clump it, clump it up, clump it up.
But it really good.
All right, I need to get my son his. He's probably gonna fall asleep.
Oh. Now I seen y'all still up, and I thought, shit. I'll hop on for a minute, holler at you fellers, and
Denise for 50 stars. Thank you.
woo-hoo.
Thank you.
KG.
Yeah.
I'm probably
KG.
gonna head my ass to the bed before long. Take me a couple of rips of the bong and take me a shower and get this bait off of me.
Hell yeah. I'm going to be out of here in a few anyway.
Oh, hell, if you ain't going to be on much longer, I'll stick around. About how long you going to be on, you reckon?
I think I'm probably going to do this dead. that I got here and then get my ass out of here.
Well, fuck, I'll hang out for that.
Yeah, government cheese.
I'll,
It's funny that
I'll do
every
another
time
one too
somebody
if you guys wait for
like,
it. Give me just a minute. If you just give me a minute, him change, and I'll be done there for.
Yeah, we'll get his name. You're cutting out. You're a little bit further away, but yeah, he said give him a minute. He'll get his make sure his son's asleep, and he'll come down and take a dab with us.
All right. Yeah. Anytime anybody asks me if I like cheese, it's yeah, I like government cheese. If it looks like it was made on a printer, I'm all about it.
Shit, that government cheese was a shit though. That and that government peanut butter, that commodity peanut butter. Well, I smell like cut bait, Lisa. I was using fish to catch fish. Cutting
Well,
up little skipjacks throwing out there for the big catfish.
You're wasting fish, is what it sounds like.
No, skipjack catfish around here, but it's what they eat natural, catfish. So I get skipjack and I cut it up for cut bait and I throw it out there. So I use fish to catch fish.
Takes one, no one.
That's right.
It's shredded cheese. That's fake cheese too, ain't it?
Yeah, it's fake cheese. It's just shredded off the block they printed.
Most of it's processed shit.
My body don't know how to process if it ain't processed.
Good night, buddy.
I'm
Shut
get
up.
my ass to the gym. My stomach's hanging over my belt.
Who's Jim?
I don't know, but I heard he can get rid of this
Henry's.
thing.
What would you
Sounds
do?
like a good doctor.
Would you just work out, or you think about getting just like some pickleball, or
I don't know how to.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
it's a real thing? It's a thing. It's not. I didn't make it up.
It's what, pickles with paddles or what?
Nah, they're like
I think
it's like
pickleball paddles all the time.
it's like a wiffle ball with large table tennis paddles.
Supersized table tennis.
And the wiffle ball is like a ball that's not going to be as bouncy as, like a full
Tennis ball or
like wood for like tennis. So it's more like it's like tennis meets table tennis, like
yeah,
like something in between the two.
Yeah, I get that.
And then there's another one. Racquetball, I think, is where you hit the ball against the wall. And
Don't you use your hand with that though?
No, that's handball.
Oh. Well, cheers, y'all.
It's pocket pool, no.
I had him up in a hole.
I don't know. Man, my heat went down again, so I'm for that.
That was good.
Lisa May, we're going to talk about joy and what you do to uplift your mood this Thursday. You're going to grace us with your presence.
I'm sure I'll be in the audience.
I had a question for you.
I say Lisa May, Mike. You always have an open invite too. You know.
I know that.
You fucking know that. You fucking okay. What B?
He asked me this earlier today. What's the opposite of the word sorry?
Roy. You Ross. You Ross.
That's just sorry backwards.
That's what you say. Oh, isn't that what you wanted? There's a lot of opposites because the opposite would be like "f you," "I condemn you," "I curse you," "I wish you would die." All these fucking like. There's tons of ways to stop.
Well, I mean, sorry is a feeling
Sorry
Yeah.
is
or an emotion.
I try not to say it so much anymore because when you say, "Oh, I'm sorry," or "I'm sorry to hear that," that kind of
I
sounds
think-
like a dick thing to say, doesn't it? Even though we say that as a courtesy.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you just told me that. I don't want to hear that." Like,
But sorry means I feel sorrow for whatever the situation is.
oh, cool, Lisa.
I think the opposite of sorry is joyous. I feel joyous for whatever it is.
Well,
so like if I say I got a flat tire and you say, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that,"
Yeah, that means I feel sorrow for whatever you're going through.
that's why I say
That's the difference between sorry and apologize. Sorry means I feel for you. I feel sorry for you. Apologize means I did something wrong and I'm making it up with these words. Thankful.
Don't let me hear sorry. Just let me see change.
Yeah, and actually, that's a lot. A lot of times, what people want to hear is what Loretta said. Is like instead of me coming out saying, let me think of a good example. Why I hit this.
I'm thankful you hit $500 on a scratch off ticket. That's awesome. Or I'm sorry you lost $50 on that ticket. You know, I'm happy for you.
Thankful is a good one.
Well, listen, I'm gonna skedaddle, and
Later, brother.
okay, John motherfuckers on the flip. Later, everybody.
Just let me finish.
But
This
yeah,
out.
I thought that if sorry meant to have the feeling of sorrow, then that would mean that the opposite of sorrow would be joy, right? So then, like, if you're saying I feel sorry for whatever, the opposite of that would be I feel joyous for whatever.
I don't know if I might say I might be with Loretta on this one. Thankful might be the opposite. Because whereas sorry is like, oh, I don't like that this thing happened to you, and thankful will be like, I like that this thing happened to you. If you say I'm joyous that you can't say I have joy that you got a new tire or something. Like you could say I'm thankful that you got a new tire. I'm joyous that you got that operation taken care of. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like just try to use it in that context, and it doesn't make sense. Okay, no, you could say I'm overjoyed that you had, that you were successful or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know how when you say I'm sorry when you apologize for something that you did wrong, but then you can also say I'm sorry for something that you had nothing to do with. I'm sorry when
Yeah, sorry is actually used incorrectly in that situation.
I know.
You're actually like completely dismissing yourself from blame.
Right. What you mean? What, like when you did something wrong, you should say
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah,
versus-
apologize for that. Yeah.
I think they got mixed up. They get misconstrued. They're the same thing. Sorry and apologize.
Yeah. Sorry means like I feel for you, dog.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And it's like people will say, and so then people get it backwards when I say, hey, yesterday I had a friend pass away, and you're like, I'm sorry, and then the person says, you don't have to be sorry, you didn't do it, or you weren't there, or
Like, that's not what it means.
And
Yeah,
they're like doing
I'm not
they're using that.
apologizing. I'm not saying I did it. I just feel for you, dog.
And I'm trying. There's this other thought on the tip of my brain as we're talking about this. There's something about people would rather you be grateful to them than to be than to, I don't know what the term is when you act like, oh, I'm sorry I was such a burden on you and stuff like that. Oh man, you let me stay at your house and you fed me food and stuff because I was down and out. Like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm a loser and I cost you money. Instead of going, you know what, thank you so much for everything you did for me. Thank you. You know, like you did so much. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a gratitude versus trying to, I don't know what the word is, acting not ungrateful, but more like embarrassed maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
There's like a,
well, it makes sense because people, like, you can actually become closer to somebody by allowing them to help you out with something. Like it actually makes somebody feel good to do something for you. Like, and it does bring them closer to you.
People don't realize that the joy and that can be taken to a sort of negative realm where you say, well, there's really no selfless act because everything that you do good is like
The
makes you
most
feel good, right?
Most selfish thing you can do is to be selfless.
Right, because then you feel so like even if you don't consciously do it, or even if you try to suppress that feeling, like you're gonna feel like you're holier than thou, I guess maybe is one way to put it.
Either way, you get a dopamine hit out of it at least.
Yes. There's not a whole lot of things you can do that's not gonna affect you in that way, and that's not a bad thing. It's like if that's kind of the one reason why the one argument I had for Trump was that, yeah, he's egotistical, and he seems to be doing what will make him more popular, which is typically what the majority or the general public wants to see happen. And so I'm for that if it lines up with it. Like if he wants to make himself look good by doing the right thing, whatever it might not be the right thing in some people's minds, so I'm not discounting that.
He's only doing it to make himself look good.
It's like,
okay,
but he's doing something I want him to do, so why should I care about that, right? And that's really simplistic of you, Elisa, but like if we want to go policy for policy, the general platform, the other option that you have, you tell me whether you agree or disagree with the specific policies. You could say he's a clown all day, but if he's doing things that align more with your worldview, what does it matter? Like that's what I've always said.
Yeah.
Repentant, unsympathetic, or repentant. That would be.
I'm a clown. They're all clowns, but
yeah, a lot of clowns.
Which clown do you want?
Mm-hmm. Well, people said in the beginning, it's like he's a bull in a china shop, but we kind of needed someone to flip the table, and that's not any more false now. Point me to any other personality as big in a suit who's in a suit and calls themselves a politician. Anybody, even no matter you like them or don't like them, point me to anybody that's as big of a personality. There's a couple of names at the top, people that ran for president who are still in office and stuff. Hell, Hillary's still a big name. She's nothing anymore. She's just controlling stuff in the background or whatever. I don't know what she's doing. But like,
honestly, that's what
give me another big name.
Yeah, that's what sucks though, because how can you follow that act? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's going to be hard to find a Republican to actually get into that spot.
Think of how boring the fucking the next like presidential debates are going to be. or they'll be opposite of that, and it might be like they're all out there like wild. Yeah, they might go the other direction. Good night, Denise.
Good night. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here too.
All right, we'll see you later.
All right, man. All right, everybody. Fire in the motherfucking hole.
Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420 fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole.